Good morning. Welcome to the Daybreak Show. I am the Sultan. We'll get started, but first, coffee. Nice. French press. Heavy cream, a little bit of honey. Good. French press really gives me a good coffee flavor. What else does? Percolator is okay. It's okay. I grew up with percolator. Drip, just barely acceptable. Pour through, it's okay. It's okay. But French press really gives me the flavor that I like. Also, cowboy coffee, that method really gives me a nice flavor as well. Yeah. Excellent. I didn't tell you this. I wore the Stop It shirt to the gym on Saturday. Guy comes up to me and says, "Stop what?" I said, "You know." And he goes, "No, I don't. Stop what?" I go, "Think about it. Think about that thing." And he just goes like this. And he goes, "Oh yeah." I said, "Well, then stop it." And he walked away. That was it. Making people think wherever I go. Men thinking they're experts on women and can't even figure themselves out. YouTube is filled with men who are experts on women, but have no idea what makes themselves tick. You know what philosopher Socrates said about the unexamined life? These men embody that. Men with high sex partner counts are only attractive to broken, incomplete women, if you think about it. And some people have added to that and said they are broken themselves. And I agree. Broken people attract broken people. And these guys are like patting themselves on the back, and I was one at one time. Not a good thing. 50s music. Only You. I Only Have Eyes for You. This Magic Moment. Little Darlin'. In the Still of the Night. Tears on My Pillow. The Great Pretender. Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. I Don't Have You. What a great era in music. What a great era. Go on Pandora today. Put on doo-wop music. The doo-wop music channel. Listen to it all day or when you work out. It's really good. Really good. I listen to it almost every day. You didn't leave country music. Country music left you. It's hard to even recognize now. Again, go to Pandora, put on the Patsy Cline channel. You get to hang out with Patsy, George, Jim, Hank, Loretta, Marty, and you may never want to leave that saloon. I took a poll. 2020 is the year you get. 33% said unstuck, 11% said unstuck, 31% said unstuck, and 25% said unstuck. What wins? 2020 is the year that you get unstuck. You've been waiting too long. Salad bars and buffets are pretty gross. Think about it, aren't they? Aren't they just disgusting? The stuff that you were always paranoid about, literally thinking about what goes on like in prep kitchens in the back, is now happening in public at salad bars and buffets. It is slightly disgusting, isn't it, if you think about it? What is your favorite salad bar? I used to really like Ruby Tuesdays. I always thought theirs was pretty good. The ones, did you see the video of the dude in Whole Foods just like testing out the soups, taking a ladle and putting it back in? It's like, oh, you know, and everyone thinks like that they're like this elite upper scale store. The one near me is literally populated with weirdos. Weird. You don't think you're just in a different, put it this way, when you walk into Whole Foods, you don't think you're just in a different kind of store. You think you're in a different kind of planet when you walk in there. And I have a theory about Whole Foods that would probably get me kicked off of YouTube. Some of you already know what I'm talking about. I won't say it here. Maybe I'll say it when I start my Patreon group, where I can actually talk and say what I want and what I think without fear of the Gestapo demonetizing me and kicking me off, or D-Live or something. I don't know. Something's got to happen soon. You can say it. I can't say it. My theory about Whole Foods. From the moments of pain, look how far we done came. Haters saying you changed. Now you're doing your thing. Good morning. Kanye West, 2007. Can you believe that's 2007? Can you believe that was 13 years ago? Wow. Amazing. I am a friend of men. Men. Mankind. I don't give a crap what title or pill color you slap on them or tag them with. I'm a friend of men. Period. I don't want to alienate anyone. Of course, I don't like a-holes, but men in general. Well, who does like a-holes? But the reality is this, is that I'm tired of tags and titles. Enough already. Enough. Okay? Somebody saw me with a picture, in a picture that had me and another guy in the manosphere. There's a lot of those pictures out there. They're not hard to miss. And somebody captioned it, the red pill and the adult pill. I'm happy to represent the adult pill. I got nothing against the red pill guys. I really don't. It's a coping mechanism. It is. It's an attempt to figure out the world. And to have your eyes opened, awakened. I'm awakened, but I'm not woke. All these conservative, pretty, traditional women on Twitter, you think you're so cool, don't you? Well, actually, you are. Continue to let this world squeeze you into its mold. Maintain your femininity, virtue, and desire to be better, even if this is your first time trying it. There's absolutely no finger pointing coming from me. I don't care how you've lived. I don't care. What I care about is the decision that you make today. And that's the decision to be better. And you can do it. If you know me, I struggle with holding grudges, but I am getting better at it. I used to hold grudges for 8 seconds. Now I'm down to about 5 seconds. Progress. I was thinking about my chopsticks for a second. These are the most polarizing things on earth. When people get mad at me, they always go for the chopsticks. Right before I block people, people say things like, well, shove your chopsticks up your ass, or there's always a reference to the chopsticks. Amazing. Absolutely amazing how the chopsticks stir up trouble. I will not throw Nicholas Kelly, aka Victor Pride, under the bus. If you know him, this is not a stunt or something he has taken lightly. I view him as a son, an accomplished son, who even I can learn from. Keep up the good work. Await your marching orders for your new mission. This is for you, Nick. Cheers. Any Fitbit fans here? I'm getting a Fitbit real soon. Which one do you have, and which one has been beneficial to you? The fitness apps on my phone have been fantastic, but I want to take it to another level with a wearable tracker. What do you have? Do you have an Apple Watch? Do you have a Fitbit? Do you have a Garmin? What type of fitness tracker wearable do you have? What works for you? What works for one person doesn't necessarily work for another. Some people are brand junkies. I get that as well. What works for you? I couldn't send a news story to Poland via the Signal app. No problem, I'll just send it through email. Nope, won't go through. The EU blocks any outside news coming in. They only get to have approved news. I've always said the EU was no good. It's just a happy, whitewashed, sanitized version of socialism. Hardcore, controlling socialism. It's not about collective economics. It's about walking in line. It's about punishing people who don't walk in line. There's a whole German thing going on that I'm not real crazy about. Merkel is a nut job. Germany, I'm not a big fan. I'm a big fan of German people. I'm not a big fan of German government. It's the same thing with Iran. I love Persian people. Love them. I just don't like the government and the crazies. Same thing with Germany. I like German people a lot. What I don't like is the German government and their ideas and how they're controlling Europe. Enough already. Enough. I am looking for a female New York Times writer, if possible, to collab with for a feature on the art of straight razor shaving. I will bring her to my studio, put her through the entire process without a blade in the razor, and show her exactly what a straight razor shave is all about, with the lather and the brush, the hot towels, the whole thing. Basically, she'll be getting a facial. That's really what it is. I've always said this too, that a good straight razor shave is like a man's version of getting a facial. But if you know a female journalist that is interested in that, let me know. Contact me, gb@georgebruno.com. That would be cool. And if you are a female journalist watching this, I want to put you through it so you can see why it's such an iconic process and why it's a lost art. I think you'll really enjoy it. And I think it'll be a big hit for your publication. Contact me. I had the flu in January. It sucked for about a good 3 to 4 days. And then easily another 10 to 12 days just to feel normal again, get back to the gym. So, well over 2 weeks, all, from start to finish. But, you know, it's weird. As a gigolo, none of the women that I was with in January got the flu at all. I'm kidding about the gigolo and the women part. Yesterday, I saw somebody in Norristown actually walking fast. I'm not kidding. I'm not lying. They're actually walking faster than a shuffle. What the heck is going on here? I demand answers. And with that, finish your coffee, and I'll see you tomorrow on the Daybreak Show, the home of sanity, clarity, and reason.